Hello and welcome back to Raccoon Justice, where justice done the raccoon way is the only way to do justice. Thank you very much for joining me today, and remember to give me a thumbs up, subscribe and comment everything you can possibly think of down below. Today we're going to be talking about, you've guessed it, Jonathan Saccone Jolys. Actually his name's just Jonathan Jolys, I'm sorry. I get confused sometimes. Jonathan Jolys of the Saccone Jolys fame. Been around for what feels like centuries, only decades, about a decade. Anyway, Jonathan has been on one again. I don't know if many of you noticed, but I have done videos on it, so hopefully if you've watched my other videos you'll have noticed it. Please, if you haven't, go back and look at the Saccone Jolys playlist and you'll see them. So, my point here is they took all the videos down. Remember, they closed the entire channel off because the videos were null and void. They didn't want to do them anymore. The channel was dead. They were no longer going to exploit their kids at all. They were going to do more grown-up content for grown-ups. Only with the parents, Jonathan and Anna. They were the only ones that are going to be involved in this channel anymore. It started brilliantly with Jonathan went straight on TikTok and he did this Q&A, a live Q&A thingy. Well, it was more of a live discussion with the so-called haters, where he had a full and frank, open discussion with them about how he could change and his point of view and their point of view, and it was, it was good. It was an exciting hour's worth of content to watch, and I enjoyed it. Then, a few days later, Jonathan and Anna went onto the YouTube and did a live. I said the YouTube, that's what Jonathan calls it. It went onto YouTube and did a live Q&A, which was like, this is really their content is flowing out now. They're really true to their word, and they are getting the adult only content flowing in. It was brilliant. I'm really proud of them. Absolutely. They changed the banner and it was just Anna, Panorama, Anna and Jonathan, just those two on the banner. Everything was brilliant. Then nothing. Everything went silent. And then it all went up again. The channel was vibrant. It was going crazy because they put all their videos back. Not every video, all their best videos, but all were child-based videos. Child's birthdays, exploiting their birthdays, exploiting the Christmases, exploiting this part and that part, and all their favourite exploitation days. They were all back. And most people were scratching their heads thinking, what the hell? Why are they back? What is going on? They said that they were taking them all down because they didn't agree with this anymore. But apparently they do. Apparently they do. Not only that, but then they started, Jesus Christ, it got worse. The first video that they put up was purely Edie doing a house tour, an updated house tour, but it was nothing. Jonathan wasn't even in it. He appeared in it for about 10 seconds, if that. And Edie took us all around the house, giving us a house tour. So it was an entire video hosted by their 8-year-old. And every video since then has been child-based. All that, oh, we're never going to be doing child-led content. We've never done child-led content. We never have, and we never will do. What the fuck is this? Seriously. Then they've put out the most recent one, which was, oh my giddy god. Okay, I watched it only for the, I was gonna say for the lols. It wasn't even that funny. It was. I don't know why anyone would actually want to watch it. To be honest, it was Jonathan, not Anna, which again is weird. Why is Anna not involved? Does she not agree with any of this? It was just Jonathan having a water fight with his children, the 4 kids, having water balloon fights. And it went on and on. I must admit, I skipped a little bit because it was just, to be honest, it was quite boring. I don't know why anyone would want to watch it, particularly older people. Maybe kids might want to watch it. It'd be fun for kids. But then again, that's not right either, is it? So, but it got to the end of the video. I watched 9.5 minutes of pure shit, right? And it wasn't until the end of the video when they did a little voiceover of these water guns, and it suddenly struck me, that bit sounds like an ad. It sounds like an ad to me. So I scrolled and I had a look, and it had in the description advert, but there was nothing in the nothing in the title, #ad. I would put #ad. Most people would. That's what you're supposed to do. Or on the beginning of the video, there was no ad in the corner anywhere. Not that I saw anyway. The rules of advertising is that you have to make it clear and obvious. You don't go looking for it. Like, I didn't realise the whole video was an ad. And even when at the end they were talking about it, it wasn't even obvious it was an ad. I actually had to go and look to see if it was. Now that is the wrong way of doing an advert, because if I have to look for it, then it's not obvious, is it? Anyway, so that's by the by. That's against regulations, and if other certain YouTubers did that, then people would complain. I suggest people do complain about this sort of thing, because any influencers that do it should be held accountable. But the other problem was that there was a very noticeable return of all the children in this particular video. Now, most of the videos over such a long time have just been specifically Edie, virtually exclusively Edie. That's it. But in this video, the other 3 returned. And why did they return? Because it was to do with, well, they needed a team of people to do to play the water balloon fight game, right? And if they didn't have these people, then they couldn't do the fight. Therefore, they wouldn't be able to do the advert, the sponsored. So they brought them back specifically because they needed them to do a sponsored video. So if anybody can turn around and say that these kids are not exploited, you've got another thing coming, because that is as clear exploitation as you could probably find. The only reason they were in that video was because it was sponsored. Because if it wasn't sponsored, they wouldn't have been doing a water balloon fight, for one thing. So there we go. If Jonathan could get back to me and actually respond to these things that I'm saying, because I'm feeling a bit ignored. You know, I feel like that he needs to just at least let us know that he's listening. I mean, these vlogs now, he's previously said, as I said before, he has said that they are not child-led content, right? But even his entire intro to the vlogs now are just the kids. Anna and John do not appear in the intro whatsoever. Just the kids. And yet again, I swear he's doing this to troll. Yet again, he's got two of the kids in full school uniforms. I wish they wouldn't do that. And I feel like the more I say it, the more he's doing it. I mean, that just could be me being paranoid, but I just feel like that's what's happening. Anyway, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for joining us today on Raccoon Justice, where Raccoon Justice is the only way to do justice. Thank you so much, and take care. Bye bye.